Today, the weather is beautiful. The sun is shining brightly, and most people don't realize that if you're on a net billing tariff during sunny hours, the energy you give back to the grid, you give it for free. Look here, this red line that you see, where it's higher here and at the bottom over there, that's the price at which we're selling our solar energy. We stand in front of our solar panels, admiring the sun, thinking, wow, we're making great money, but we're actually making nothing. Look between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. The price of energy is close to zero. Everything we give back, we give for free. So today, I'll show you how to deal with this. How to connect something to this device, ENSolarX, and it can help you. Here, we've got tables where we can configure various outputs. We can connect heaters and increase self-consumption using the energy ourselves instead of giving it away for free. This means higher savings and actual value from our panels, because most people don't know we're giving away energy during the peak sun hours for zero return. Today I'll explain how to handle that. Let's go. So now look, we've got 10 a.m. on the clock. I'll switch to the hourly view. Here, just before 10, the price is already nearly zero. About 20 groszy per kilowatt hour, and after 10, it drops to zero. See this here? The energy price is now 22 groszy, barely 2 to 3 cents per kilowatt hour. That's 226 Polish zloty per megawatt hour. So if we were to sell right now, well, minus the distribution fees, taxes and all, it'd be even less. See this inverter? It's producing 4.5 kilowatts now and will soon go higher. So how do we deal with it? The energy storage is still at 67%, so it still has room to charge. Probably 2 more hours of charging left. But once prices hit zero, that's when savings start vanishing. Next up, the hot water buffer tank. We can heat water when the battery is already sufficiently charged, but only if the storage is full, because that's our top priority. Once that's full, only then do we allow the water heater to turn on. I personally have it set so that if the state of charge, SOC, is over 60%, then, and only then, the system controls the heater. And it regulates it smoothly, not to overload the system. I've configured a maximum current draw of negative 30 amps. So, if I turn on the vacuum while the heater is running and the system draws negative 60 amps, the ENSolarX will turn off the heater, not the vacuum. And when the vacuum turns off, the heater comes back on, but only if SOC is above 60%. So how do you set this up? You connect this device. ENSolarX version 5 Full also has heater outputs. It has 6 relay outputs and 1 analog 0 to 10V output for smooth control. The outputs are on the back. You can see them here. This one is the analog output. You can also use this kind of relay. This is an on-off relay, so it's either 100% on or completely off. The analog one allows gradual control, so you can match heater power to available solar energy. But how does the system know how much solar power is available? Look, ENSolarX connects here. One unit goes to the inverter. This one is a die, and the other connects to the BMS for energy storage. So it reads all this data in real time. Plus, you can even connect a sunlight sensor. Let's say the battery is full. You have 10 kilowatts of panels on the roof. The battery is full. Household usage is around 500 watts. What will the inverter show? 500 watts, not 5 kilowatts. The inverter doesn't know how much extra energy you could produce until you load it, with either battery charging or house usage. Otherwise, that energy simply won't be drawn from the panels, and the inverter doesn't see the surplus. So, for example, you could still have 3 kilowatts unused, but the inverter won't take it. That's where the sunlight sensor helps. It's this little PV panel. You mount it aligned with your rooftop panels. It measures sunlight in real time, and based on that, the system knows how much extra power is available and how much to divert to the heater. So when energy prices drop to zero, because the grid operator forecasts it a day in advance, based on sun and wind predictions, they know there will be a surplus and they don't need your energy. So how much do they pay you for it? Zero. So it's good to be aware. And this system knows when and how to divert energy to your own needs, like water heating or storage. I personally feel better knowing I'm not giving energy away for free and being, well, you know. So there are smart ways to deal with these details. Because giving energy away for nothing, it's a shame. I don't know about you, but it bothers me. At noon, if you don't store the energy yourself, because the inverter won't do it on its own, you'll simply lose it. We're happy to have solar, but what's the point if we waste it? That's how net billing works. Those still on net metering, good for you, enjoy it while it lasts. But if you're on net billing, it's time to think about how much you could save. So if this interests you, there are links below with more info. This channel has a lot of details. How to connect ENSolarX to inverters, BMSs, how to configure it, and how to troubleshoot. Leave a comment if you have questions. Let us know what you think. Are you also frustrated by this zero return energy? Because I sure am. It's crazy. So yeah, subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it. In the next videos, we'll keep showing what this device can do. That's all for today. Next time, I'll talk about electrical interference in installations. Take care, everyone. Bye.